Donnie, you want to talk a little bit about the Google IT certificate?
Sure. Thanks, Mark. So Google IT Certificate Program. This is a new program which is developed by Google. By completing all these 5 courses, definitely you will get a certificate from Google, which is a Google IT certificate, Google IT Specialist Certificate. So what is this Google IT Specialist Certificate? How this certificate is going to help you? So by taking 5 courses, which is the first one is CIS141, IT Technical Support Fundamentals. So let me go back to why the Google IT Certificate Program is very important. Now, in this time, if you're going to be an IT professional, you need to know everything. Before, it used to be only companies, they hire only network administrator. So you have to study the Cisco certification program, which is you have to be CCNA. That's going to take you at least a year to complete all the program and then pass the Cisco certification exam. Then if you want to be a Windows system administrator, the same thing, you have to take the Microsoft series. So you have to take for at least 2 semester course and pass the Microsoft certification exam, and then you will be a Windows administrator. Same thing for Linux, same, you have to take 1 or 2 courses, pass the Red Hat Linux certification, then you will be a Linux administrator, which is a good. But Google comes up, okay, if we gonna hire anybody from high school or from college or from different field, like Mark, from theater or from philosophy, or you can have history background. You don't need to know about any computers. We will teach you here in the Google IT program all knowledge you need to start as IT support. So Google came up with an idea of 5 courses. The first one is Technical Support Fundamentals. We'll teach you how technical support works, from accepting a call, resolving a problem, and then addressing an issue or escalation, all this stuff. We'll teach you about all this technical support fundamentals. So now we are from firsthand from accepting calls up to how to resolve the problem. The second question is the bits and bytes of computer networks. We all know that networking is very important. So if we're gonna take Cisco CCNA certification, it's gonna take you at least 2 or 3 courses to understand how networking works, how routing works, how switching works. At what level do we use a switch or a router or a firewall, all the stuff. So basically what we will do over here is we will introduce you all about the IP address configuration. And also we will teach you the knowledge only you need to be as a technical support. So we don't have to spend a year to learn all the routing and switching, firewall configuration, all stuff. This, they have all their specialists. All the companies, they have their own specialists. But you will learn how to configure a switch, configure a router. You will learn how IP address works, and then you will be able to troubleshoot simple problems. If it's harder, you can transfer it to your senior or to your company level. The good thing about this concepts is we're going to teach you 5 different flavors. Once you become an IT support, you will choose. That's the first step to get in a job. Once you get a job, you can specialize after that. Oh, you like the networking part you learned over here. When you get hired by some company, you will develop your skills, and then you go through that path. Maybe you go to Cisco certification, you go CCNA, CCNP, or CCIE. So that's the goal of the second course. The CIS140s are all about operating systems. We know all the companies, they have a Windows operating system, and then they have the Linux operating system. We'll teach you the basic stuffs, how you're going to create users, how you're going to manage files and folders, and then how you're going to share all the necessary stuffs for a technical support needs. And also, of course, we're going to teach you about the Linux operating system from the client perspective and also from server perspective. Like I say, on the networking side, once you get into the job, if you do like to continue on operating system, or if you like to continue system administrator for network, for Windows network or Windows domain, yes, you can take the Cisco, the Microsoft Series program, and then you do your certification, and then you continue. Same thing for Linux. Nowadays, Linux certified, Red Hat, Linux certified, it makes about 60, 70,000 a year, a minimum to the entrance. So you don't have to, we give you this all entrance level, and then you can explore. Even you don't have to go to college. Once we teach you about this, how Linux operating system works, you can explore yourself. And then there's a lot of materials in Google, in YouTube and all other resources. You can continue by yourself, and then you can become Red Hat certified, and you will be successful. The other one is system administration and IT infrastructure. When you become all companies, they have network infrastructure. This network infrastructure includes clients, they have a server, could be Windows or Linux, they have a network, they have routers and switches, they have firewalls, they have a database. There are a lot of stuffs. There are DNS, there's DHCP, all necessary stuffs to a corporate to run. So we will teach you all the basic stuffs. What's a DNS? Why do you need a DNS? We'll teach you about DHCP. We'll teach you about IPS. We'll teach you a lot of stuff which helps you to be a successful technical support. And then the last one is, of course, everybody talks about cybersecurity. You learned about operating systems, you learned about networking, you learned about IT infrastructure. So you have to know about security. So we'll teach you about the CIA, confidentiality, integrity, and then authenticity. And also we're gonna teach you about encryption. We're gonna teach you how you create a user ID and then how you protect them. And also we'll touch about the accounting and then authorization and authentication system, AAA. So these are all the 5 courses we're gonna teach you. So why is this different from other programs? There are Red Hat programs, there are Linux programs, there is a Windows operating system, there is a Cisco, there is a Juniper, there is a Palo Alto network. There's a lot of them. But in order to master those materials, you have to spend at least a year or 6 months. And also you're gonna be specifically on one field. By taking these 5 courses, you'll be diversified in all fields, and then you'll be marketable to be hired by companies. Hey, I have a Google IT certificate program. Most all companies, they know that what Google IT certificate program includes, what course material includes, then they will have higher opportunity of getting a job. So we'll, by completing all these courses, if you complete all of them, Google will provide you a Google IT certificate program. You don't have to take any tests or special tests like Linux and then Windows or Cisco. By completing all this, if you score 80% and above, automatically, you don't have to sit for another certification exam like the others. Google will grant you the certificate program. And also here at San Jose City College, we're gonna provide you certificate achievement level 2 on Google IT certificate program. And also some of this course will go towards if you want to complete your AA degree here at San Jose City College. Right, next slide. So those are, do we have one course before that slide? One slide, Mark? Okay, yeah, so.
I don't think so, I think this is it.
Okay, okay, so yeah, so these are the hybrid courses. It's gonna be all online. All the course materials online. The lab is going to be on Google's website. Once you register for these courses, you will have an access. That access will grant you to the course materials and lab access. You don't have to pay anything for book or anything else. All the course materials prepared by Google, and then I will be always Tuesdays from 5 to 6 p.m. And then also I will add another day from 5 to 7 based on the student's schedule. I didn't put it over here. I will ask on day 1 of my students, which is the best time they can come. So that will be another section. But here, this course can be done from anywhere, anytime, from any device. The only thing about this is there is a lab part of it. That lab have to be done using a computer, not on a mobile device. But watching the videos and reading the materials can be done from any device. You can use your iPhone, smartphone, or anything else. The only exception is you got to use your computer to complete the labs. We're going to meet on Tuesdays from 5 to 6, and also I will add another day based on everybody's schedule.